how's it going, guys? Nathan's MRE, and today we have a very special ration. Actually, we have a whole bunch of special rations. I think today we're gonna do one of these RPS rations. Now, I have one from Outdoor Tactical and one from foreignmre.com, but they're different menus, so that's cool. I think today we're gonna go ahead and do, if I can reach it, the one from foreignmre.com. And this is a civilian ration. Let me cut the plastic off of it. And in case you're wondering, they get burned a little bit. So in case you got a squeamish stomach, you probably don't want to watch this one. Anyhow, this is a 24-hour ration. Like I said, it's civilian. This is mini number 1. Now, I've seen these in the past. I never got one before. They're pretty difficult to find here. And when I say that, if you're in Russia, of course, they're probably not that difficult to find. Basically, what we have here is individual diet, daily NPC-1. And then we're not going to read everything out here, but you can look if you want on the contents. And on the back of it, there is nothing, just camouflage. Same on the sides, and so forth. Now, before I open this up, I'll put a link in the description. Go check out foreignmre.com. Let them know Nathan sent you. They have tons of foreign rations there. They're always a good price. It's always fast shipping. They've been a great sponsor of the channel. We've got to show them some love. Moving on. There's no production or export. Oh, there is. As soon as I said that, I just seen it. Okay, so we have a production of 1/11/2017 and expiration of 1/11/2019. So it should be interesting. It's a very cool box. Let's go and open it up and see what's in it. I see a little bit of leakage there from something. We'll get to the bottom of it, don't worry. So let me go ahead and grab this. And I believe this is cheese. Sterilize it. I'm almost sure that's cheese. We have some matches, some green tip matches. Haven't seen those before. We have our little Esbit stove with 3 fuel tabs. We have the accessory pack. Man, jeez. There's a lot of stuff in there. We'll come back to that here in just 1 second. We have the butter pate, which is always awesome. And this might be our leaker here. No? I don't think it is. I think we're good. Well, that's great. That is chocolate spread almost like Nutella. We have 4 packages of crackers. Whoa, dude. Holy cow. That's our stabbing tool. Look at that can opener. That is, that's interesting, I have to say. We'll definitely try that out here in 1 second. And Google Translate out and see if we could translate this. I'm not familiar with this brand. With beans and onions. I said poison. We'll come back to that. We'll check that out here. And here's the only damaged thing in there. I'm thinking this is not from anything in this ration. It's got a good sized dent, but she's not leaking. These cans are really tough. And this looks to be the beef and peas. With peas and poo, with peas and onion. So that's what that's gonna be. Big cow on this one, probably going to be Tashanka or beef. It is most certainly that. Let's try to sort out this other can real quick. This one is beef with beans and onions. Let's go and jump over here to the massive accessory pack. We have 3 spoons. These are not standard Russian spoons, little shovels. Good night. Look at all this stuff. That's probably the biggest accessory pack I've ever seen. We have, I think this is salt and then pepper. It has some paper towels in case everything goes wrong. Let me flip you guys down just a little bit here. We have a drink mix. I don't know if we can translate anything out of this or not. The font's kind of funky on it. Raspberry drink mix. We have some apple butter, apple jam, apple spread. We have 3 moist towelettes. We have a pack of coffee. We have the good old Russian standby tea. I love this stuff. It's awesome. Then we have another drink. I think this one's probably raspberry too. It is. Then we have what feels like powdered milk. It is powdered milk. We have 3 packages of sugar. And then we have another one, another drink, which is also raspberry. That's a very interesting setup. Okay, let's get these mains heated up. Well, let's just wait a minute. Hold on, I'm curious. So we'll start with the beans and beef. And I'm not even sure how to even go about this one. I'll try to look it up. Okay, so I looked at the video on it. It's a little bit unclear how to use it, and the guy I seen using it may not be the right way, but he went like this, stabbed it in there. Looks like a good way to cut your freaking arm off. I don't know if he just... Weird, man. It's not the way he used it, but I feel like if I use it the way he used it, I'm not going to have any fingers left. It's basically kind of like this, but I'm trying to be careful not to get any metal. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure what the gains are of just a little extra effort to make an actual can opener. It's definitely pretty primitive. So this guy's supposed to have peas in it. I don't see a lot of peas in it. I see a piece of bay leaf, some onions, carrots, and some beef. Come on. There we go. Yikes. Covered in grease. Okay, let's heat these up and we'll be right back. Okay, so the mains are heating up. They're probably about done. So we probably need to make this a little bit on the quick side here. Let's go ahead and do our tea. Oh, that is not ripping. It's like they botched up the tear notches on it a little bit. It's alright, we'll get her open. It's actually the first one of those I've ever had that had that problem. The tea just smells awesome, man. Anybody that's had that knows it's really, really good tea. And to all the Brits out there, that water is hot enough. Let me tell you, thing's raging. We'll let that steep a little bit. We'll get our foreignmre.com mug out. Blast the coffee in it. We'll take a look at it. Looks perfect. There you go. All mixed up perfectly. And then we'll do this raspberry drink. Oh, that's nice. It looks just like every other Russian drink. It has little granules in it. Probably help if I show the camera. It's real strong raspberry smell. Let me clean that up real quick. Alright, so we're going to do our powdered milk. And it doesn't say how much to mix it. I've had it before. Whoops, not this exact kind, but we'll go ahead and do this. This is vanilla flavored milk, according to the instructions here, or to the package. and I've had something similar to this before. It's a very nice, very sweet, almost like a, to be honest, it's almost like a melted ice cream taste to it. And obviously a tube of sweetened condensed milk is always the best, but this is definitely the runner-up. Oh yeah, smells delicious. Now, what we're gonna have to do here, we're gonna have to mix it with hot water for it to mix right. Do that. Set that back there. Man, I'm spilling everything today. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Got microfiber here. I try to keep microfiber in close by proximity when I do this because you always spill something no matter how hard you try. Let's go ahead and mix the powdered milk up. Probably about like that, I would say. And before we stir that, dang man, we got her everywhere. Usually I don't spill stuff, but today, for some reason, these should be blue. They are blue towelettes. It smells kind of like a toilet bowl cleaner, but it's not bad though. They're nice and wet. They're not super, I mean, you could tear them, but they're not like a US one. And then, well, toilet bowl cleaner spoons off here. Wipe any cooties off of those that they might have. I'm joking, of course. And then, so our milk, let's go and give that a stir now. And that's mixed up really good. I tried to mix one of these cold before, and it just wasn't having it. You could do it, but man, it's really tough. And in my experience with these, if you want to drink it cold, you just let it cool off. Man. Making a mess. All right, so we'll put that off to the back side there. By the time we fiddle with everything else, that'll be getting cooled off. And then let me see here. I think we're ready for our mains, I believe. All right, so we're all done here. I'm not really sure what I was thinking about this mess, but we'll throw those over there. Got our foreignmre.com spork we're going to use on this one. And we have everything up here. Now, everything looks and smells good. The beef, to me, smells off. I'm not really sure if that's like something to do with the can getting heated up or what. We'll find out here in a minute. First up, I just kind of did it like this. The cans were so full, I didn't want to mess with them too much and knock them over. It was enough of a struggle getting them on here like this. And so we have, first up, this is our beef. Was it beef with peas? We have a bay leaf right there on top. Let's knock that out of the way so we don't chomp down on that bad boy. But I don't see any peas, I mean, per se in it. So let's go ahead and just take a little sample by here. Woo. It's definitely got some garlic and onions in it. And kind of a harsh taste to it. That's different. That's not like, it does smell kind of like the beef now that I think about it. This manufacturer made it seasoned different. We'll jump over to the beef with beans, and I see pieces of carrots in it. I see all kinds of stuff in it. This one tastes better. It's very oily. Like a lot of oil in it. It just has a very, I think it's garlic. I'm not a garlic fan. For one that is, I probably love this. For this one, the beans are really good in it. It's almost, at this point, it's almost like a chili, to be honest with you. It's just so different. I really don't know. It's not bad, it's just the seasoning is off to my taste. So this stuff here, let me cut a little piece off of this. And we'll take a smell because I think it's just the garlic overload. Let's take a smell of this guy and see what's going on with him. Look at that. Give it a second here. Tastes fine. It must be the smell of the can. It might be the cans all together. But this one tastes normal. It tastes nothing like it smells, which is very odd. This one does have a lot of beef fat on it too. Try to see here. Yeah, it's just a ton of fat. But the beef is just like roast beef. Like any Tashanka. It just melts in your mouth. It's so tender. Very delicious. That's a 10. This is an 8. That one, just because I'm unsure about it, I'm gonna give that one a 5. Because it caught me off guard a little bit. I think it's just too much garlic for my little taste buds. And we're gonna go ahead and move on here. Let's get our drink out. A raspberry drink. A giant clump of sugar on the bottom. Even though it has a strong smell in powder form, the smell is not there in liquid form, and the taste is not there of the artificial taste. It actually tastes very good. It doesn't taste, it's not offensive. It's very mild. I don't know if it's, you know, not artificially flavored. I don't know that. But it'd be a next runner-up for, I guess, a more real taste to it than your average drink. Especially more real than anything you get here in the United States. That's 100% for sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep moving here. This butter pate, this has been, man, a lot of people love this. It's perfect shape. They give you extra lid to snap on it. You want to put it in the fridge or carry with you at this point. And, you know, everything looks perfect with it. So let's see. And this stuff is so nice and creamy. And look at that. No exception. Oh, man. The smell of that bad boy is unreal. Let's go ahead and get some crackers out. Let's see how the crackers made out. The crackers might be stale in this one. Being it has a little bit of age on it. Smell perfect. I know, they're great. No old smell at all. Usually these crackers go pretty quick. It's got that real nice buttery smell to it. Perfect. Look at that. All right. Take a little sip of this tea. That is perfect. Also, let me ditch this tea bag, because the last thing you want is for it to oversteep. Look at that. It's perfect. Nice and mild. Now you can put the milk in the tea and coffee. I'm not really into that, to be honest with you. But, I mean, you're more than welcome to do it if that's what you're into. We got some nice warm vanilla milk. Got a little skim on top going on. And let's take a taste of this. It's pretty good. This is more like just regular milk. I've had these before that they were more in the line of the sweetened condensed milk, and but it's just plain milk. It's just like a glass of milk, pretty much. So let's go ahead and move on here. We'll jump into this cheese. Maybe we should have done the cheese for the milk. It don't matter. I think it's cheese. We're about to find out. Yes, it is. Look at that. All right, I'm getting a cracker here. Where are we at? Losing my mind. Nice white cheese. Tastes good, man. I don't want to go as far as to say it's like a cheddar. It's just a white cheese. I'm not really sure. I don't want to guess wrong here. We'll try it a little bit together. I tell you what, you haven't lived till you had some Russian Pate and Russian cheese together with a Russian cracker. That's absolutely heaven, absolutely perfect. Our coffee. A little stir here. The coffee is surprisingly mild. It's not really very acidic. It's not harsh. It's not brutal like a lot of coffees are. We're going to do this. We're going to do the Russian Nutella, as you may say. We'll look at it first. Oh yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. It might have been this leaking. It's actually broken. But I mean, it's like as perfect as perfect could possibly get. The cracker in it. It's a darker, semi-sweet chocolate. It's just semi-sweet. It's perfect. It's everything Nutella is trying to be without all the oil and weird nastiness Nutella has with it. Now, give this a little squishy squish, and we'll open her up and get a little bit on a cracker and see. Now, be careful with this stuff. With any of this stuff, you always want to smell it before you just shove it in your face. Not really what I was going for there, but try to get a smaller bite size so my mouth's not full of talking on camera. So squeeze it out, it looks perfect. And make sure it doesn't smell sour. Cracker's pretty hard. Absolutely perfect. Just a very sweet kind of apple jam. Look at that. Well, I'll say it's perfection at its finest. Overall, an outstanding meal. This particular one, though, you gotta like onions and garlic. I'm not a huge fan of that stuff, but the beef was great. This one was pretty good. The Pate or Pate, everything else was spot on. I'd like to thank Art and Nina one more time for MRE.com. Like I said before, don't forget to go check out their website. The link will be in the description. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video. Don't forget, before you leave me, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like the video. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.